I just discovered the deepest part of the private part. We'll be talking about it in the next session. And that one, immediately you touch the woman orgasm, even if it's just 1 second, you have it. I'll teach you that. Yes.
Really?
Yes, I'll teach you that.
I can't wait.
Yes, come again. I'll teach you that. All right, so Fletcher, first and sure. Fletcher is saying some funny stuff. All right, let's go on. Now, we are looking at the females with hips, broad hips. This is what it means. It's indicative of a woman who loves freedom, right? And she expresses a lot of freedom, right? She loves the freedom. And then also, when she is having her menses, because of the way her hips are, she will not have pains.
Oh, okay.
So women with broad hips do not experience those menstrual cramps.
Okay.
They don't have those problems with menstrual cramps.
That's quite interesting.
Yes, yes. And then also, women with broad hips, this is another interesting thing about them. The broad hip is indicative of a large pelvis. So once the pelvis is large, when they are delivering grano, it is simple. And then they are so forgiving. They are so forgiving. They forget even the pain. And then they forgive and they forget, and guys continue to play around with them and play around with them. You think they are stupid. That is their nature. They are born with it. And then also, because the fat is always around the hips, they do not get that diabetes and blood pressure and all those things. So they are very healthy people.
Yeah.
I hope you are enjoying this class, and then you are learning stuff. And you know what? Education is key. We are just educating you on the things that you need to know that ordinarily you wouldn't know. And that matrai makwe that people continue doing, I call that ignorant experience. You don't know it happens and you think that is it. We are killing it right on this show. So if I say that the adult class is currently the most educative adult show in the whole of GH, you agree with me? If you agree with me, remember, there's a class test coming on soon and you have to pass, because if you don't pass, we will not graduate you. Next, we are looking at the legs, the type of legs women have. Do you know there are 4 types? Amele. There are 4 types. There are 4 types of legs, and each one has what it does and what it means and what women who have such legs do.
In bed.
In bed.
Okay.
You would want to know. Ewa. Stick and stay with us. I am going to show you. So the type A. The type A. Okay. The type A, what you will make you see this is a type A is when she puts her legs together. You see a little gap from the ankle, down the ankle, coming to the calf. You see a hole there. That is a type A. That is what you use to identify the type A type of legs. You see a small gap between the ankle and the calves. Okay, such women are shy. They are very shy women. And they don't like to take initiatives in bed. They are the ones that are very good in bed but would want the man to initiate. So if you are a guy and you also want girls who are outgoing and like would want to prompt that sort of thing, she would hold on to all the hot things she can do, because if you don't make the move, she won't follow. So I say that if you are a woman, you have that type of leg, try to be a little active. And your legs are beautiful, so try and kill the shyness so that you can be able to be a little more open and a little more flexible with your dealings with men. Did you get that? So that is the A type. Did it go well? Yes, it did, right? Now you get it. So when you see a woman with the A type, you know she's shy. So when you are talking to her and she's hiding her face and not showing interest, it's not because she doesn't like you, but it is because she's shy. So all you need to do is, when she is walking and she stands, quickly take a glance at the leg, especially when she's wearing a short skirt, and look for when you are she man for one sanka. And they say, when you are she, ne would there a quan da no ankle, okay, then ankle and calf. That's hopping at a Canada. She has the A type of leg, and I'm saying that they are shy. They are very good in bed, but they will not initiate it. But when you start and you get involved with them, while you are doing it, they would also get along with you. They will not become adventurous. Once you are adventurous, they will allow it to happen. Next, we have the type B. We have the type B legs. The type B legs, you see, it is arched like that. They only meet at the ankle. You see a little hole in between the thigh and the knee, and all the way between the calves. And then when they put their legs together, you only see it that they meet only at the ankle. That is the type B leg. Okay, and such women, they are the hot women. They are very adventurous. They are the ones who will climb on your head and somersault and do all the sex positions. They themselves will push you, the man, into that position. They are very adventurous in bed. And then also, they like the game. They like they take relationship as a game. They play with it. They play with it. And you see, when you look at them, their leg is a little like bull-legged kakrebi. They are the kind of one I'm talking about. They are ready to take the lead. In anything, they want to take the lead. And even if they like a guy and the guy is shy, they don't care proposing to the guy. I'm sure you've seen a girl like that. It doesn't mean that she is spoilt. It simply means that she was born like that, and she's open, she's free. She feels that, Charlie, if I don't do it and someone comes to take you from me, I am hot. May lose. So allow them. All right, and then they exercise excessive courage, and because they have too much courage, they see them as too much. A handful. Because they are daring. They are there. Like, if you, no matter what you have, they will challenge you. If you think you are Superman, they are Superwoman. And they are the type that when you talk about sex with them and you think, oh, you are a Superman, they won't tell you, oh, I'll ground you. Yeah, they are the ones who will challenge you in whatever. In whatever, they will challenge you. They will not allow you to like over them in whatever. And then we will look at the type C. The type C. The type C, the thighs are close together. The thighs are close together. And a woman with this type of leg, they are very gentle. They are very gentle. And then also, they are free. And they can be extremely wild in bed. When I say extremely wild in bed, I mean abusa, abu noko, umbushe, like anything. If you push her to that limit, she would just mesmerize you. She'll just give you what you just can't imagine. So you need to know. So when you are picking, you know yourself as a man and know what you can handle and go for.
What's the difference between the type C and the type B?
Now, the type C and the type B. You see, the type B, the thighs don't touch.
Okay.
The thighs don't touch at all. They only touch at the ankle. But with the type C, they only touch at the thigh.
Okay.
But they don't touch at the ankle and the calf. You get a difference? Good. That is a difference here. So let's look at the last type. We have the type D. The type D legs, they touch each other at the thigh, at the knee, at the calf, and at the ankle. So when they put their legs together, you see a small hole here, a small hole there, a small hole there. The thighs will touch, the knees will touch, the calf will touch, and they are the ones who have the big calves. And into Akasin, they are the type of women who have the type D. And these are the characteristics of these women. They behave natural and they are traditional. They are not the type who are adventurous. Even if it is sex, they would want the missionary position. If you want to change, they will be a little, oh, why you want to hurt me and that sort of thing. They are that type of women who are not that adventurous. And then also, honestly, if you want to try new things, then you have to seek their support. You have to ask them to allow you to, what do you call it? And then men like them because they will give you the confidence. When I say they give you the confidence, when they are with you, you are all. They are the ones who will praise their guys in public and make their guys feel like they are sitting on top of them. And then also, they are also their legs, when they are slim, their legs are very attractive. But when they are big, their calves become extremely big. And they are the ones that when they wear heel, you see that deep cut inside the calf. Yeah, so that is one indication that you should know. But do you also know that the legs itself, and in tuno usifom nankasaso, it has a meaning? Besides looking at the 4 different types of legs, do you also know that a nana usifom, besiana nana usifom from nukutoje all the way to the sole of the feet? It means something. Now let's look at it. Now, look here. We are saying that these beautiful women who are advertising their legs, large limbs is indicative of strength to sustain the body during pregnancy. So besafwa wo anentwakasen so wonyinsana wombrepi because they can stand and they can hold their pregnancy. Inti usually in what wupia on her one. Inti say one in two na so hips so she's not going to feel the pain during the pregnancy and then she will deliver easily.
Whoever told you that?
I'm saying, I'm not saying she won't feel the pain at all. Yeah. But you see, for some people who have small pelvics, the pain is seriously excruciating. But so long as the pelvics are wide enough, and then you train your minimal. Yeah, the pain is minimal. The other thing too is once you train your PC muscles, we'll be doing that exercise here. Once you train the PC muscles, that one would invite some of you viewers to come and join us in studio live. We'll be doing some exercises. That is it. But look at this too. It's amazing. Ladies with big feet. You know, some ladies have big feet. Such people do less for themselves. They do a lot for others. Such women are hard working. They cannot sit at one place. They are always doing something for somebody. Observe it. You will know. Women with large feet. They are the ones who become the philanthropists and giving stuff to other people and all the stuff, you know. So we have looked at a lot of things, but I'm going to stop here. Next week when I come, I am going to look at the shape of a woman. Do you know the shape that you have? Is it the hourglass? Is it the pear? Is it the apple? What does it mean to your sexual life? You want to know? I hope you learned something wonderful tonight. Mr. Smooth will end another wonderful and exciting and educative session of the adult class. My name is Apakwamuna Mo. You can call me Mr. Smooth if you want. And I am the teacher and she is the tips lady. She gave us wonderful tips on things that you should do. You shouldn't accept when your guy is doing or when your lady is doing. You shouldn't have to accept them. And then we also did some wonderful lessons in the classroom. But you know what?